What's up, traders? It's a brand new week, and remember, new week, new liquidity, new opportunity. Okay, so in this weekly outlook, we'll be looking, or rather, we'll be breaking down key levels, market structures, smart setup to watch out for as the week unfolds. So let's get ready for the trading week ahead with clear mind, clean charts, and clean setup. Remember, simplicity over complexity. Okay, this is the economic calendar for the week. Okay, so if we look at the economic calendar, we can see that Monday we have a bank holiday for the euro. Okay, because I trade mainly the euro. Okay, euro USD. So Monday have bank holidays there, so there's no high impact there. Tuesday, no red folder there. Then you can see that from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we have red folder USD news. So having this in mind, we are going to frame our trade from Wednesday to Friday, because Monday we don't have anything, so we just want to wait to see how price is going to unfold on Monday. Then on Wednesday, price will be a lot more cleaner, because there will be volume with the high impact news release, with the CPI coming up. There will be volume, okay, that can help us with our movement. Okay, that will help push price towards our direction. So in all, we want to capitalize on the injection of volatility on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to cap our weekly range. Okay, so a quick one on DXY. Okay, we can see that DXY, since this high, we have been making some bearish movements. Drop, a retrace, a drop, a retrace, a drop, a retrace. Okay, it drops, a retrace, fill up this void, this imbalance that it left here. Then you're now seeing another drop. Okay, so I have my eyes on this low. We have this SR liquidity. Even if you are going to switch bullish, I still want to see price trade below this low before we can now have anything to do with bullishness, or whether it's going to continue. But near time, I have my eyes on this SR liquidity. Then also you have this previous week low, last week Thursday's low is also our previous week low. I have it. And if you look at the leg of price that we are currently trading from, you can see that price dropped lower. Okay, price dropped lower aggressively. You have this fair value gap. Price inverts the fair value gap. Price closed below it, give us an inversion there. Okay, then price return back with also, okay, this place might be classified as a balanced price range. Okay, you have a nice up movement and you have a down movement, so rebalanced, fully rebalanced. Then price drop lower, push up one more time. Okay, maybe run liquidity above this high. There's a liquidity run above that high. Then price is now making movement to the downside, and we have another level of inversion. Okay, with the drop, price inverts this supposed bullish and fair value gap. Is now an inversion fair value gap. So price is now currently reacting. Okay, price is now currently trading inside this inversion fair value gap. So this week my outlook is just very simple. I just want to see price continue bearish, but if we can take out this high, you can take out this open, maybe on Monday open, take out Friday's high. Okay, that's the level I'm watching, and also take out Wednesday's high. Okay, because this is looking like a little bit highs. Okay, then close back inside the range. Yes, close back inside the range. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for the early portion of the week. Close back inside the range. Then we can now anticipate bearish drop. But if we should close above these two highs aggressively, I'll have to demand more price action to continue bullish, or we're going to what? Reverse and start going down again. Okay, so but if we eventually did not trade above these two relative equal highs, if we can close below this up close candle, same case scenario with EU. If you look at EU chart, you can see it. If we closed below this, then you want to see price continue going lower from there. So something like this in a closure basics, then you want to see price retrace, then drop, something like this towards this our SSI liquidity. Okay, so with that being said, we don't have nothing more again. Just want to see how price reacts from this level. Still inside this, I don't want to see it close another candle above this down close candles. Okay, don't want to see it close because it might confirm a CISD that might take us higher. Okay, so if you want to continue bearish, you want to see price stay below within this inversion level and below this series of down close candle for us to continue going lower. Weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart. So what can we see on the weekly chart? With what we have here currently, we can see that price took out this low. Okay, price took out this low. Then have a swing high here. Price run above the swing high. So the series of down close candle before taking out this low is actually our a CISD there, coming from a framework of internal range liquidity, which was a monthly fair value gap. Then price push higher, created a fair value gap, retraced to that fair value gap, another expansion, closed above this down close candle, becomes our order block. Price trade returns back but didn't quite tap it, then another expansion. Okay, so we run this buy side liquidity based above these relative equal highs. Then we created another fair value gap. Price trade into the fair value gap. Spend some couple of weeks inside the fair value gap. Then we have this expansion candle last 3 weeks. Okay, and since then we have been looking for price to continue moving to the upside, to continue our internal range liquidity, to external range liquidity, which is our framework. Okay, this is internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. Okay, so if you look closely, you can see that we are bullish because the bullish PDRAs has been respecting price. Our price has been respecting the bullish PDRAs. Okay, so I was even hoping that price might close above the series of down close candle here, but last week we fall short of it. But this new week is looking some kind of I don't know yet, but we saw that last week we trade into the 50% of this week. This rejection block, we have the 50%. So wicks are classified as gaps. So price trade to the 50% of it, then reject. So if we look below here, we have a clean low. The previous week low is looking clean. Okay, previous week candle low is looking clean. So it's a reference point. The high is a reference point. Okay, so this is previous week high and low. This is what we are having. Then this external range liquidity above this high. Okay, that's the key levels I'm watching on the weekly chart. Okay, so I don't know if price is going to trade lower, trade lower before we go higher, or can just open and start moving to the upside. Okay, so I want to see what happened next when we open. So daily chart, what can we see on the daily chart? We can see that price reacted from the weekly fair value gap. We trade aggressive after this initial drop, then price reverse and trade above, closing above the drop. Okay, validates our change in state of delivery right there. Okay, then after that up, price returned, after that movement up, price returned back to it as a support, then have another expansion. Okay, and as the expansion is happening, we are seeing bullish PDRAs, bullish institutional sponsorship in price. Okay, we are seeing bullish sponsorship in price. This is turtle soup. Price trade below the low, close back inside the range. This is a supposed bearish fair value gap, but price close above it. Is now acting as an inversion fair value gap. Okay, it pumps price higher, then we drop back into the inversion fair value gap one more time, we move higher. So with what we saw last week last week price traded above this high. Okay, price traded above this high with this candle on Thursday. Yes, then close back inside the range. Okay, and close back inside the range, taking out this high. Okay, taking out that high, then we close back inside the range. So this coming week, if you look behind everything, the full framework, you can see that we are bullish on the daily chart, also coupled with the weekly chart still supporting bullishness. The initial the beginning part of the week will be kind of very indecisive. Yes, very indecisive. The daily chart is looking indecisive for the meantime. We don't know if we are going to continue bearish or we are going to continue bullish. Okay, so it's not one-sided for the meantime, so we just have to wait for more price action. But there are scenarios that we might actually want to see to help us validate whether we'll continue lower or we'll continue higher, or we can still have to wait for more price action. So if we look closely, we have this low to this high. Okay, price retrace around this internal range low. Okay, then we have an expansion. So if you check this leg up, this leg up is looking exactly like this leg up. Can you see it now? So what I'm anticipating is, if we are going to remain bullish, I want to see price come down, take out this low. Okay, take out this low, then hopefully drive towards our previous week low. Okay, then I want to see price close back inside. Then we can now start thinking bullish prices. But eventually, if we see price trade and close below these two consecutive up close candle that took out liquidity, remember these two up close candle, this one and this one. Okay, they took out liquidity here. If price should open on Monday and closed below it, okay, aggressively, like closed below it, below the body, okay, you can now anticipate bearishness lower. Okay, maybe to the 50% of this down close candle here. But if that doesn't happen, we want to see price continue bullish. And also, if you should trade on Monday, close above this last down close candle here, on a closing basics. Okay, close above the open here. We now expect price to, something like this. Okay, and continue what? Bullish. Okay, something like this. So these are the scenarios I'm watching on the daily time frame. We want to see what price will do first on the daily time. I want to wait for Monday to play out, then maybe on Tuesday we can now have a clear one-sided movement for Tuesday. Now we know how we can take it up from there. Okay, that brings us to the end of this week trade outlook, and I hope you guys find it insightful. And I know I've been away for quite a long time, okay, from this channel, but guess what? I am back with full load of powerful educational insights to help you skyrocket your growth. Okay, and also I'm ready to keep sharing and giving back to the community. So new videos will be dropping consistently from now on. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's grow and profit together. So stay sharp, stay disciplined. Wish us all a profitable week ahead. So catch you all in the next video.